What is up, YouTube? This is Chris, your Professional Dad, and I am back with another knife video. And this is going to be another one of the videos that I've been doing lately, keeping you posted and informed and up to date on what's going on for the May 10th giveaway for Bladewalker. Now, I've got some knives right here on this table that have come in today. I've got a lot more knives coming in. And I'm going to show you these knives here in just a minute. There's 5 of them right here. And these are 5 more knives that will be in the giveaway on May the 10th, all in honor of our good friend Bladewalker. But there's some things I want to fill you in on. Now, I know that I said this to people in the live stream, but I don't know for sure whether or not I've announced it on a video yet. So I'm going to right now, regardless whether I have or not. Neither here nor there. I'm going to go ahead and fill you in. All right. I got an email the other day, or a message, I can't remember, email or Instagram, whatever. I think it was email. The guy gave me his number. He said, please call me. I got some stuff I want to run by you. So I called the guy, and he starts talking. He's like, yeah, Jared, and he says this other name and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Are those guys you work with, or you just other people in that like knives on Instagram or something? He's like, no, Jared Neves Knives. Like, he's going to be sending you a knife for this. And he had some other ideas, and I was like, no way. That's just the craziest thing. That's crazy to me. I mean, that's just crazy to me. So Neves Knives, Jared knows about this, and he is going to be sending a knife. Also, the owner of Jack Wolf Knives is sending a knife for this giveaway. Noel Knives, that does the voodoo knife, I'm pretty sure that he said that guy would be forwarding something. Or knows about it and stuff like that. We talked about some other ones, but I'm not sure. I need to talk with him again and catch up and really reaffirm what he said about some other ones before I commit to that. But then, as if that's not big enough already, that these people know about it. And Jared actually had a really good idea with this guy, Tim, that I was speaking with. They thought we should do a whatnot auction for Bladewalker to raise funds for his medical bills and stuff like that, and any other expenses he has. So I'm going to organize something like that after the live giveaway. After we do this giveaway, because that was already planned, and we've already told everybody we're going to have this giveaway, and all these knives are going to be given away, so we can't change that now. So we're going to have that, and it's going to go over. And as of right now, we're going to be giving away about a knife every 7.5 minutes, probably more than that. So we might have to stretch this out well over 3 hours. It's going to be Saturday, May 10th. As of right now, it starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that might change. We might go earlier. We might go later. It might go longer. We don't know. We're figuring it out. We have to wait and see how much stuff comes in. I know that Jim, right now, today, like I said, got in 4 Rose Crafts. He's got bug outs. He's got a whole bunch of other knives, stuff like that. Brand new Rose Crafts in the box from the Rose Craft Company. Bug outs, he's got several of those, a bunch of other knives. So he's got a lot of knives on his end that he will be bringing, and me and him will be on screen together doing this. Yesterday, I got another email and a call. He said, please call me. Don't make me text all this stuff out. Save my fingers. And that was funny. And I called him. And I see why he wanted to do that, because he had been speaking with some people at Kaiser, talking with them about some different things, about different issues that he was working on, and he brought this up. And let's just say this. I was encouraged to reach out to Kaiser. Kaiser now knows about the situation. I'm waiting to hear back. Kaiser, the people from Kaiser encouraged that, hey, have him email us. And I did. So I'm waiting to see what happens there. But we'll see. Regardless, as it stands right now, this is going to be a massive giveaway in honor of Bladewalker to show him our appreciation. So I'm going to show you these knives really quick, and then at the very end, I'm going to show you a rundown of what I got on the table. Total knives so far. And remember, we've got more coming in constantly, and Jimmy Crow, has a ton of knives. He has even more than I do in his possession that he will be bringing the day of. So here we go. I'm going to show you some knives. The very first knife that I'm going to show you is a really cool knife. Now, this isn't a knife that I don't have any of these, but this is a pretty cool little knife. This is a Rough Rider APTA folder, RR2285. This, you can find them on Amazon. They do sell the RR23s on Blade HQ, but the 22s they don't. Now this has got micarta handles, a really nice Wharncliffe blade. Look at that swedge right there. This thing is beautiful. This is a nice knife. Now I will tell you, it comes with, comes in a box, and it comes with a little pouch. There's no stickers or anything in it, but it does come with the pouch. I will tell you, this was just opened a while ago, and it was like this out of the box. Whoever gets this can fix it. Maybe send it back. They might send you another one in it, stuff. But if you see and look here, this scale is a little loose. Some glue or something would hold that down. Glue it and clamp it back, and it'll be just fine. But that is like that. Other than that, this knife is beautiful. I love the shape of this knife. I love the look of it. Now remember, Bladewalker is a slip joint fan. He likes slip joints. That's what his channel was all about. So we want to do the last hour of nothing but slip joints. And we do have some really nice slip joints right now coming in, including this one. And there's another one here I'm getting ready to show you that is really nice. But this is a nice knife right here, the Rough Rider. Now these are going for $32.84. Not that that matters. I'm used to telling the price as I do these reviews, but honestly the price of these don't matter. These are all donated for the giveaway, and the people that are donating these are rock stars. Thank each and every one of you all for doing this. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. The kindness of this community is next level. It really is. It really is. I wish you guys would understand where I was the day I started making these videos and where I am today. And that's 100% because of you guys, the friendship and the fellowship and the relationships that I've made, and just the engagement back and forth with you guys. It's been really great. So it's been wonderful for me and my mental health. So I appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you all. Everybody that's donated all this stuff, thank you all. No, I'm going to say that to the very end because that's neither here nor there. That don't matter. All right, let's see. Let's talk about some stats on this. The blade length is 2.75 inches, so this is under 3 inches. That's pretty cool. Man, this is a razor blade sharp too. It really is. This has got the thumb nick, the really long thumb nick right there for opening it. Feels really good in the hand. Now, it is a slip joint, so it's not a lock joint or anything, a lock knife or anything, you know. But man, this edge right here and that blade, that's a box opener right there. This slicey, whittling, doing stuff like that, this is the kind of knife that you would see an older gentleman sitting on his front porch peeling an apple, or you know, whittling on some sticks and stuff with. This is a really cool little knife, and that micarta feels so good in the hand. Just, man, it feels really good in the hand. This is a comfy knife. Blue canvas micarta with the black nylon zipper storage case. It does have a lanyard hole down here, if you see the lanyard hole there. Wharncliffe. It's so hard to read the stats on Amazon. I always struggle. I can't ever make out what they're trying to say. Let me see. Yeah, I can't figure out anything. It's not telling you the overall length. Package dimensions is 6 inches by 3 inches by 1 inch. So we know that this is, it looks like it's definitely over 6 inches in length. Well, yeah, I guess that wouldn't matter because if it's closed, the package would be, yeah, never mind. 5.3 ounces, that must be the entire package and all, because this is not 5.3 ounces. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I can't ever make out the Amazon stats. They make no sense to me. This is a nice knife. I really like it a lot. This is a cool knife. It's got a great Wharncliffe style blade, good thumb nick, basic stainless steel. It doesn't even say what the stainless steel on this is. Just says stainless steel. So I don't know, but I like this knife a lot. I love the look of it. I love the look of it. That's a cool look right there. That's mean looking. Yep. So that will be a giveaway knife right there. That is a cool little slip joint. Really cool little slip joint. I'm going to save that one. This is a cool knife right here I'm about to show you all. If you guys have watched my videos, you all know that I am a big, huge fan of the Ozark grill. The Ozark grill is a massive, cool knife, in my opinion. What you get for $10 is insane. The crossbar lock is great quality, snappy, quick. So far, everything I've seen and everything I've heard from the community of people that have them talking about how they beat on them and they live up to it. It's crazy what they get. The D2 blade steel, all the other stuff, the handle materials, all of that you get for $10. It makes no sense how they're able to do that. Well, I've got an Ozark Trail knife here for you. Ozark grill. But this ain't a normal one. This is one that has been customized and given the once over by my good friend Zach. And this thing is cool. Let me just tell you, this thing is really daggone cool. This has got micarta handles that he has made himself. Still the crossbar lock, snappy, quick. I mean, this thing is awesome. Now it's got 18-degree edges on both sides. He has, this is razor blade sharp. I mean, this thing is a razor blade. Dual thumb studs. This thing is sharp. Got a really cool lanyard. I could never make a lanyard like that. I just couldn't do it. I've tried. I can't do it. It's not my wheelhouse. I'm comfortable with who I am. I know what I can do and what I can't. I can't do this. But Zach has got some skills. I've been telling him all along he should start a YouTube channel or something, because these beads down here, this is just hardware that he took and he shipwrecked. Whatever that means, however he does it, he shipwrecks knives with like copper or anything on them. He'll shipwreck it and he'll just make it look cool. Kershaw knives and different things like that. He's really good at this kind of stuff. He can, man, that's a cool knife right there. This is no longer a $10 Ozark grill. This is a far, far more quality knife right here with the D2 blade, the handmade by him micarta handles, the lanyard, the shipwrecked hardware beads that he put on here himself, that he shipwrecked himself. All in all, this thing with those liners, I mean, this thing is phenomenal. Look at this knife. Look at this. That is cool, man. Let me tell you, this looks like a rugged outdoor knife that you would take somewhere and just take it camping, beat on it, whatever you want to do. This is a really cool knife. I like this. Thank you, Zach. I mean, dude, you're gifted. You really are. You're skilled. And I'm telling you, my advice stands. All you people out there who are able to do this stuff, whether it be lanyards or anodizing blades and customizing them, all that stuff, I make a comment all the time. There's a knife for every hand and a hand for every knife. I don't care how ugly a knife you think it is, or how budget you think it is, how premium you think it is. No matter what you think of a knife, there's somebody somewhere that loves that knife. I don't care what it looks like. It could be, you ever seen those memes of like those really, really ugly dogs? Like they're so ugly, they're cute. They actually have a contest of world's ugliest dog every year. And these dogs are alien looking. But someone somewhere thinks that those are the most adorable, cutest, most beautiful, and they just love them and they give them the most love and affection. And those dogs are so loved. Now, I'm not trying to compare a dog with the knife. I'm just saying there's a hand for every knife. And there's a knife for every hand. No matter what your style or preference is, there's a knife out there that's going to fit exactly what you like. You just have to look for it and find it. The same thing goes with people like you all, like Zach and Kelly and Jake and Justin and Faithful EDC, all of you, Knives, Alex, all of you guys. There are people out there that are craving exactly what you guys have to show, exactly what you can do. And I recommend that each and every one of you all give it some thought. Put some videos on there, on YouTube, and watch and see it run away. People would like to see what you guys can do. And I would love to watch somebody do this kind of stuff because I could never do it. And I'm rambling. I know that. I'm sorry. This next knife, another knife from Zach. This one is cool. And I apologize, Zach. I didn't even ask you if you wanted to remain anonymous. I'm sorry if you did. I apologize. I should have thought about that first. I apologize if you did. This is a cool knife. I'm going to tell you something funny here in just a second, too. This is a case trapper. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Look at this knife with that maple wood handle. Oh, this thing is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that surgical steel. Ignore my fingerprints on this. I apologize, guys. Look at that blade. Look at that. Oh my gosh. What? I'd say it all the time. I don't have a lot of case knives. I need to get case knives. I need to get more involved with them. There's just so many knives that I like that I don't want to force myself to go down a road and start buying knives that aren't my style just to have knives that aren't my style. I'd rather focus on what I like, and then when I can, if I come across a case knife or something here and there. Same thing with autos. Autos just aren't my thing, but I want to get more autos because I know people like seeing them, but also they are great for collections, and I want to have a well-rounded collection, so I do want to start getting some autos and stuff in, more than what I've already got. I've already got several autos, but I want to get more. Cases the same exact way. I know how awesome these are. I know how quality they are. I know how much people love them. Case is one knife brand that you don't ever have to worry about. If you've got a case, you've got a customer. If you've got a case to move, there's somebody wanting to buy that case. I don't care what it is, what condition it is. Case is the one brand you can sell anytime you want. Case is awesome, and I know that. This trapper is really daggone cool. Now, I don't know any information about it. I tried to look it up and find out which one it was. There's a million of them, and I don't know enough about case to find this very one. I just don't know anything about case. Now, my brother is a case fanatic. When I say he's got a case collection, it would blow your mind. He's got a case collection that rivals my collection, except for mine is more all over the place with different brands. His is case. It's crazy what he has. And I actually wanted to do a video with him. I just never could get with him to put it on video. But this is a case trapper. Now here's a funny thing. Zach sent a little note with all this, and he said, hey, that knife is mint. It was. Until I was packaging it up, and I dropped it, and I put a little bitty nick in the handle. You can barely even see it. But I dropped it when I was doing this. While I was reading that, when I came to the drop part, I don't know, Freud must have been in my ear because I dropped it on the ground. Now, I didn't ding it or anything like that, but when I was reading him say I dropped it and put a little nick, and I still can't find the nick or whatever he's talking about. It looks pristine to me, but I'm sure he noticed it because he knew it before and after, so he probably noticed what Marky's talking about, but I can't find it. But as soon as I think I just found it. I think that's it right there. I just ran my finger over it and found it. But when I was reading that, I literally dropped it on the ground, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just done that. But I sure did. And I've got tile floors. So yeah, that is a cool knife. This also is in the giveaway. I'm saving the best for last. This thing is cool. This is a Civivi ball tear. Now, in the box, all the stuff comes with it. This thing is awesome. Again, forgive my fingerprints. I was checking it out a while ago. This is the Civivi Ball Tear. This is my style of knife right here. That large 80-10 style knife. This, yeah, this thing is cool. I mean, this is just a beast of a knife. Civivi, man, they are really stepping it up. They're making some monster knives right now that are really, really big and large, and they're just awesome. They really are. And I like this thing a lot. Civivi Ball Tear Tonto Liner Lock with burlap micarta. Now they do have a G10 version. They also have a Damascus version with wood handles. They've got several. They've got a basically, I think it's a stainless or maybe a stone washed. Yeah, stone washed blade with black G10. So they've got several of them. They've got several to choose from. But this is the burlap micarta, and it is awesome. It feels good in the hand. It's big. It's thick. I mean, this is exactly right up my alley. Deep carry pocket clip, screws are inset into the handle, and it is reversible, left hand or right hand. You do have thick liners, and it is a liner lock. Now it does have dual thumb studs, so it's going to be snappy, open and closing. It also has a flipper tab right here. Boom. Excellent action. Excellent action. Jimping on the top of the spine. Kind of micro, not really micro, but it's close to micro, but you can definitely feel it. You can get some traction, but not a lot. I say it all the time. You guys hear me say this over and over and over, and I hate flogging a dead horse, but there's always new people watching these, so I always like saying this. I love the straight lines. Now this is kind of a slant to it and stuff, but what I mean is there's no contouring, there's no finger choils or anything. There's just the straight lines. I like straight lines on handles. That's more universal. It's more across the board. Doesn't matter what type of grip you like. It's just going to fit more hands. It's going to be more tolerable to more grips. It's going to feel better in more hands than when you got finger choils. It tells you how to hold it. It just does. It gives you the way to be held. Now you can cant your hand sometimes and stuff with finger choils, but when you've got these straight lines, it basically just opens it up to different grips and different holds and different stuff like that. It's more universally appealing. I like the lines. I like the straight lines. I say that all the time, and there's a reason. But again, a liner lock. Now this is a bigger, heavier knife. This is not a small knife. Here, I'll show you to give you a comparison really quick how small this knife or how big this knife is. This is an Elementum. This is a very popular knife. Everybody loves the Elementum. That's the Elementum. Civivi. This is a massive knife. Let's do the blade out and compare that. Look at that. I mean, this is a monster knife right here. This is a monster knife. All right. Now, it's going for $78 right now on Blade HQ. I'm sure you can get it cheaper on Amazon. I will link all these in the description. This is 9.12 inches in overall length with a 3.9 inch blade. What? There's no way that that's only 3.98 inches. I wish I had a measuring tape on here. There's no way that is only 3.98 inches. If that is 3.98, well, maybe that is. Yeah, okay. Sandvik 14C 28M blade steel. That's a good blade steel. 58 to 60 for the Rockwell chart. So this is designed to be a beater knife, hardcore use. It's going to be more tough because it's got the lower Rockwell chart. It's going to have more buoyancy in the, not buoyancy is the wrong word. It's just going to have more, it's going to have more give in the blade. It's not going to be rigid and brittle. Which, oh, you guys already know that. Why am I talking like that? Like you all don't already know. Tonto tip, flat grind, black blade. Micarta, brown micarta with steel liners, 5.85 ounces. That feels like 5 ounces. That does not feel like 5 ounces. It said that on Amazon that this was 5 ounces. That's not 5 ounces. That is 5.85 ounces. You can feel the weight. Left hand or right hand, because the pocket clip is reversible. Tip up only. It is on bearings, which you can tell that it's on bearings. That snappy action. Made in China for everyday carry. And the model is the Bladewalker. Bhaltair. This is a cool knife. Look at that swedge kind of grind right there. Now this is kind of a reverse Tonto type of, I mean, almost a spear, you know, a dagger almost has a dagger shape to it, but this is non-sharpened. I could see how somebody, I guess, could sharpen that if they wanted to. I wouldn't really do that, but man, that would be cool. Look at that blade. Look at that. You put that on the end of a stick and lash it to a stick, and you've got a chucking a spear. You telling you, that is cool. That is a cool knife right there. The Civivi Bladewalker. The last knife I'm going to show you right now, and these are just the knives that I've got in right now, plus all the other ones over there. All right. This one is cool. Before I show you this, remember, guys, you have to be 18 or confess that you're 18 in these giveaways, and that you will obey all local and federal laws regarding knives in your area. Because this one is a Kershaw 12. Boom. This is cool. This is really, really cool. Look at this beautiful, beautiful knife. Almost looks like a shark right there, don't it? That's cool. I just caught that. That almost looks like a shark going through the water. I'm sure that that's probably intentional, but that is cool. He told me, another one from Zach, he told me, he said, you better hold on to that one because that one's snappy. And I'm telling you right now, that is snappy. I've got ProTech, Microtech, gas station automatics. I've got Boker automatics. This is by far the snappiest of all of them. That one's almost scary. That's intimidating. I don't even want to hold that knife anymore. That gets you hurt. I'm just playing. We can get you hurt. We all can handle knives. I was just joking. This is awesome. I mean, that action is insane. That's so fast. This is the Kershaw Launch 12 Mini Stiletto automatic knife in teal with the stonewash blade. Let's go. 6.25 inches in overall length with the 2.5 inch blade. CPM 154 blade steel. That's good blade steel. Bayonet style stiletto, basically mini stiletto. It's bayonet style. Stonewash blade. Aluminum handles that are in the teal color. It's 1.99 ounces, so this is light. I mean, this is bug out light. And it's an auto. This is cool. Right hand only. It's not reversible, and it's tip up only. Push button. The opener is push button, and the lock is push button. So the Launch 12, made in the USA. A USA made knife right here. The Kershaw Launch. They sell a lot of these for a reason. That action, I can't get over that. That's insane. That is insane. What a daggone knife. Now this retails for $104.95 right now, and it's out of stock. But you can probably get these on Knife Center, Amazon, different things. And again, I will link all of these in the description. So remember, Rough Rider, Ozark Grail, Civivi Bladewalker, Case Trapper, Kershaw Launch, Mora Companion, Cold Steel SRK, the Blade HQ exclusive one. Tactile slipping my mind what the name of that one is. The slip joint. It's awesome. The Victorinox. Demco AD 20.5 and S35 Yen. Quiet Carry West Titanium and 20 CV. I'm still going. Sharp by Design. Now this one might be going out. This one might be going to Bladewalker. I'm waiting on him to respond back. I might be just sending this to him and let him keep it. These are all his knives anyways. They're donated for him. And if he wants it, this is his. Bladewalker, I'm waiting on you right now. I just texted you and I've been waiting on your response, and you just messaged. So when I'm done with this video, I will read what that response is and I will know whether or not I'm sending this to you. But either way, this has still been donated for the giveaway, so I still want to show it. And this bad boy right here, the Kaiser Huntsman. All of those knives. And it's just a beginning. Jim Crow has a bunch of them. There's more still coming in. And now more people know about it. More companies know about it. They're going to start sending them in. We've still got plenty of time. May the 10th is going to be a massive, massive giveaway, guys. All for you, Bladewalker. I hope you know that. And hopefully you do. People really care about you, man. And your life matters. And all of you, no matter where you are in life, no matter what's going on, your life matters. You're in a community. Everybody cares about each other. We all support each other. This is the greatest community I could have ever imagined finding. And I'm glad that I am collecting, a knife collector and an EDC guy. I'm glad that I found this community. I really am. You know, when I was a kid, I collected ball cards and stuff. And that stuff is ruthless, because ball cards, you can make or lose a fortune in that stuff. Cars, I know buddies that are into cars and stuff like that, and all these different communities and stuff. And they're all great and they all have their thing. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'll stand on this hill. This is the best community there is when it comes to enthusiasts for a hobby or a passion or anything like that. And if you are out there and you're struggling with something going on in your life, this too shall pass. And there are people around you. You know, I've always heard, closed mouth don't get fed. And sometimes we don't talk to people about it. Sometimes we don't tell people what's on our mind or the problems that we deal with. I know I do that a lot. I've been able to share with you guys whenever I have things going on with the boys or I'm overwhelmed with something. I can get on screen and I can vent. I can say, hey, I'm dealing with this today. And then all of you guys reach out and say, hey, man, keep your head up. And you all are encouraging, and it helps me, and I get that. But a lot of you all out there, or people that see this, don't have that. They don't have a way to vent or to let it off their chest if something's bothering them, and to get that feedback and that encouragement and to be reminded that there's people out here that care. The same way that this community is coming together for Bladewalker, this community would come together and do that for any single one of you out there that's going through something. So if you are going through something, let somebody know. Talk about it. Tell the community. Put it out there. Say it in a comment. Reach out. Send emails to friends. Whatever. The only way that we can support each other is if we know that each other need the support. So give the opportunity and let people step in and do what they can. So we appreciate you, Bladewalker. Your life matters. All of your lives matter. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for everything. We just had, listen, oh, by the way, if you are watching this, this is going out to one particular person. Storm, you, yes, you. Hopefully you're watching this. You, Storm, you know who you are. Talked to you before. You're awesome. You're always super kind. Well, guess what? You won the Premium Members Knife of the Month giveaway last night, which was the Tops Steel Eagle, brand new. You won this. This is yours. I've commented on a comment that you made, and I'm waiting on you to email me with your information so I can send this out to you. You won. If anybody wants to join the premium members group, remember, it's the last day of the month. We give away a knife that's at least $100 in value. It's always $100 in value minimum. It will usually be $160, $170, and the more people we have, the more expensive the knives are going to be. I will now start working on getting the knife for the month of May. And if you join and you become a premium member, I don't keep any money. It all goes back to that. I don't care about the money or anything. This is just a way to give away more knives, honestly. And if you join and you're a tier 1 member, you get your name in that box one time. I will literally write it down and put it in there. If you join tier 3, or tier 2, you get 3 names in that box. So you will literally be wrote down 3 times and put in the box. If you join tier 3, it's 5 names in the box. Tier 1 is 1 name. Tier 2 is 3 names. Tier 3 is 5 names that your name will go into the box. And then I shake them up, and me or one of my boys will draw out, and that person wins. It's a fun way to do it. It's fair across the board. Everybody sees, and I do it right in front of the camera, and we go live the last day of the month for premium members only. And again, that's just a way for me to give away more knives because I love giving away knives. And the one last thing I'm going to say, and I feel cheesy about saying this, but my merch store is now live. I will link it in the description. I'm not saying that to ask anybody to buy anything, a t-shirt or a hat. I made it as cheap as I possibly could. I'm not trying to make money off anybody. Stuff's still crazy expensive. So I wouldn't blame anybody. Save your money. If you want to, it's only going to be open for a short period of time. There's hats, there's t-shirts, and there's hoodies. I do have stickers on the way in from Sticky Brand that when they get here, I'll send some out to anybody that wants them. But the hats, t-shirts, there's different color hats to choose from, different color hoodies to choose from, and different color hats to choose from with my logo and stuff, my new logo on the front and on the back. And my saying, sharp knives and happy lives. Anybody that wants to, if you want to get something, get it. If you don't, I don't blame you. I feel weird just saying this, but honestly, the only reason I really was motivated to do this was because my little boys think it's cool that their dad has merch. Honestly, that was the big deal. My little boys think it's cool, and it's worth doing anything to make those boys think that I'm cool. So they now think their dad is big time because he's got his own merch, and it was worth it just for that. So nobody has to get anything, but it is there if you want to. The link will be in the description. Get anything you want. I appreciate you guys more than anything. I will definitely be wearing it to Atlanta, to Blade Show, my own t-shirt and my own hat, and I cannot wait. I'm stoked about that, and my stickers. All right, guys, thank you all. Sorry for rambling on too long, but I wish all of you sharp knives and happy lives. I'm Christian, Professional Dad, and I will see you with more updates for Bladewalker's May 10th giveaway. Take care, guys.